Okay, this is the first in a series of working with images. So, over my career, last 25, 30 years, um, designers always have had a hard time getting images to me the right size. So, for prints, one thing, they did a little bit better with that. But for the web over the last seriously 20 years, I just not have had good response from designers on how to get images. So we're going to go over some of this information here. We'll just start. So this is a website, and we'll drop an image in here. So um, I'm just going to show you on my computer. I've got a bunch of images. Some of them you can see are AI. So one of the things we're going to add here is the dimensions, and so this is going to show us these images. So we'll drop this one in as the hero image, this one right here, and we're doing this because it's 12,000 by 9,000, which is giant image, giant. You can see it's like 21 meg. So this is definitely not what you want to be putting on your website, but we're going to drop this in here into the we're going to drop this into the website. So I'm going to show you here. I'm using Visual Studio Code to edit the website. So we're just going to look here. Oh, that's the banner. I don't care about the banner image. We're looking for the hero image here. So, and we've got the 615 right there. So we'll do images and then the 615. We'll save this. We'll refresh. Okay, come on, load up there. Let's see. Maybe I'm gonna have to go to live server. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, come on. So anyway, this is a pretty cool image. I like the image here. So, but what it's doing is it really is loading in this huge image, and look at it. It just I'll just double click here to show you. So here is that same image and it's just huge. It shouldn't be that big. And on the website, okay, so I've got this web extension for the page ruler. So I'm looking at this. So this is pretty close to the full width. So, I mean, sorry, of just a regular desktop width. And so you're seeing right here that the height is 300 pixels and the width is 900 pixels. So there's no way that we need the 12,000 by 9,000. So we can edit this image a little bit. Well, we can really make this image way smaller so it loads faster. So we'll go to, so we're going to go to we're just going to look, there's Pixlr, which I've used in the past, and it used to be free, and it'll let you do a couple for free, but it won't let you do everything. So let's open the image here. We're going to have to go to the details again. So we're looking at, so ultra wide max, we'll go with this new size. We're going to make it smaller. Oh, it's cropped it down for us. So this is it's made it smaller for us, but we want the hero image to be a little bit different. So let's just crop this, because we don't, while the clouds are pretty cool, we probably don't need all of that. And we're looking here so you can see the width and height. I want to get some of the University of Utah and that campus on there. And so I am going to hit enter on this. So here we've got 1918 by 630. We will, let's save this. So, and then here we've got the quality with the JPEG, which you can do. We've got WebP. Let's take a look at WebP. So we're going to save it as this. And then we're going to do, and just call this Pixlr image. We'll just call it Pixlr there. Okay, so I guess it will let us continue to do this. Where did it? It told me it let me, maybe I didn't save it to the right place. Oh, so you get a couple of free daily saves here with this. So, but I'll show you here. So we went from the 21 meg file down to 250, which is better. But we will take a look at this. So now let's, what we'll do is we will, okay, so here's our live server. What we'll do, we're going to, yeah, that's the live server. We're going to duplicate this. And we're going to go this one is got that there. I'm going to save that. So we'll see now we've got the new image, same size. This one would load 100 times faster. So what we should do is I'm going to just put both of those images right up against the same. We'll load them both in here. So what I'm doing is I am just going into this. I'm going to save the file, and then we will see what this looks like. So you can see this one is really 100 times bigger than this one. And they look pretty much the same. Obviously, we're missing some of the clouds, but in this area, all of this stuff looks the same. So one other thing, so I'm just showing you how quickly you can make the picture smaller just by using uh, a free web editor. Now there's other web editors out there, but um, but then there's another site called Tiny Image. Let's see, yeah, this is it right here. So you can compress your PNG. So I am going to take the Pixlr, the smaller Pixlr image, and I'm going to drop it in here. So we got it to go down by 12% by doing this. And so, but once again, if we looked here on the photo editor, we're at 1918 by 630. We can so we can even take this down smaller. Let's see if we can resize this here. So look at the image. We're going to do the canvas size. So let's just do this to 300. Oh, relative change. So we're going to do 300. Height. Come on, where's my canvas size? Did we start with the same? Because it's I guess we're going to have to use the smart resize here. So before it was 900. So we want so 900 is what it was on the screen. So we'll go with that, and then we can crop this down a little bit. So we're going to apply that. We're going to make this larger. And then we're going to use the crop tool and crop this down to let's keep going. So right here. So now we're at 332. And let's save this one. We're down to our last save for the day on Pixlr. So I'm going to save this one as a WebP. We're going to do medium format. So we're down to 21. So now we're down another 10 times. Let's look at this to see if we went to medium. We're going to be down here, but we're going to go to WebP. And we've got, so we're going to save this as, we're just going to call this one WebP. So we're down to our last edit on this one, but let's go take a look at this. We're going to add in, we're just going to add that one more image in there. So this one we're going to do the WebP. There's the WebP. Going to save this. We're going to look to see. Okay, the WebP is the bottom. So just looking here on the screen, you can tell this one's a little bit fuzzier than the top one. Actually, let's, I'm going to change the order on this so you can see the difference between those two combined. Okay, now the biggest one is down on the bottom. It's got the best resolution. So, but we're looking at this between these two. And then if we look at the size, so here's the WebP version. It's at 22K. We went all the way from basically 22 meg down to 22K. And so this one's like 1,000 times smaller. It's going to load way faster, and it's giving us the same effect. I mean, yes, this one does look a little bit nicer. And if you wanted to keep that one, but like you say, you're going to have to deal with it being 10 times larger. And so this is just something as a designer. Now, what we could do too, we won't do this on here, but if you wanted them to click on it and go to a larger one, you could do that too, and have this have it linked to a larger source if you wanted to. So just an explanation on how to make images smaller, and then you can use these free online tools. And I will choose and pick another online tool other than Pixlr to do that, but we'll still use the tiny PNG situation. And just for fun, let's see if we hit the WebP on here. I don't think it will. I'm going to throw this one in here just to see. Oh, we got 11% off on that one too, making that one smaller. So, and we could throw that one in there. I'm not going to download those, but there's always a way to make just little improvements on that. So once again, like I've shown, it's not difficult to make your images, well, one, exactly the right size, because as we're looking here, let's see. Yeah, oh, these are reloading the same. As we look here, we can grab our tool again and look to see, but these are basically exactly the same size. We've fixed that hero image with CSS anyway, but you can see we could, just always be aware that that's a possibility to make the images smaller. And like you're seeing here, it's not that hard.